Famcast Media, bitch.
I want to apologize in advance for this. You might hear a little bit of audio issues, and the reason being is that my microphone is apparently so powerful that it's able to pick up the sounds of the AC. So you might hear a little bit of scratching and hissing in the background. And once again, I'm sorry about that. It's hot as hell in my flat, and I'm trying not to bake. So let's continue with the video. Well, this might not come as a surprise to many of you listening in the audience, but usually when you have a person or a group of people that like to accuse an entire community of being, vile and degenerate and disgusting, it's usually that person that's usually a deviant themselves. And today, I'm going to be talking about one of those people. Good evening, demons and demonesses. Kwame Wakan here, and this was sent to me by D. Rotten, one of my co-hosts. If you guys haven't checked out his channel yet, check out From the Dungeon podcast. To be honest, he's been quite silent lately. I'm guessing he's, enjoying time with his family and also maybe celebrating Pride Month just like I am. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything, but this really doesn't shock me at all. When I first heard about this, I kind of just had to set my watch. I'm like, all right, well, it's only a matter of time before something happens. And we've seen this a lot within, the gaming community, Twitch, with a lot of YouTubers. A lot of these people tend to do some pretty dark and disgusting things when the camera is turned off. You have Lion Maker, you have EDP445, and now you have, unfortunately, Dr. Disrespect. Now, what made me want to set my watch with Dr. Disrespect was around last year, he did a boycott of Call of Duty. Apparently, another gamer had gotten a skin. Now, this person's name is Nick Murch, and they unfortunately had made some comments regarding, people within the LGBT community. So, like being, like a rational business saying, hey, we care about our customers. They decide to pull the skin and say, hey, we're going to end all our partnership with this person because of what they said. And Dr. Disrespect was the leading charge behind this boycott of Call of Duty. Now, thankfully, it was an unsuccessful boycott. People end up still playing Call of Duty anyway. This isn't the first time that Dr. Disrespect has been in hot water. There's been many other controversies, but I'm not here to discuss, the history of Dr. Disrespect. This is about what happened recently. Now, not too long ago, he was permanently banned from Twitch. And many were confused as to why. They're like, all right, well, what has he done? Has he said something? Or are they personally attacking him? And honestly, that's kind of what I thought. I'm like, hey, maybe they're personally attacking Dr. Disrespect because, he does tend to say things that are, politically incorrect. But then again, we kind of all are guilty of doing something like that. But apparently, it's a lot more sinister. Just recently, Dr. Disrespect admitted that he sent inappropriate text messages to a minor that was following him. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside of my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that two former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed their accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is obviously not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared, no crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, to some people that might seem all fine and dandy, but, to those that grown up watching, To Catch a Predator with Chris Hadson, that watch Predator Poachers, PP Mass, Predator Patrol, Pop Squad, these are the type of things that, these people will say as a way to ease themselves out of any personal responsibility. Oh, well, I didn't mean it. I didn't have any bad intentions. I was inappropriate. No pictures were shared. That's their way to, skirt their way around. Oh, well, I didn't mean it. I wasn't going to meet the minor. I was just warning them that, you shouldn't talk to strangers on the internet. And like we all haven't heard that argument before. And yet, whenever we catch these predators, and we always do, they say the same exact bloody argument. They know what they're doing was wrong. They know they had intentions to do something terrible to this minor, to take away this minor's innocence. And then they release statements like this. This is the same thing that EDP said. Oh, well, I didn't have any bad intentions. I just wanted to go get a cupcake. I didn't have any bad intentions. I just wanted to, counsel the minor, be a mentor. When will these people ever learn? I mean, they act as if we were born yesterday. Like, we don't know, like we haven't heard these arguments time in and time out, over and over and over again. Now, I know it's the internet and kids have, easily access to the internet. Parents will give their kids iPads, kids will, use whatever they can to access whatever they want on the internet. All right? But my thing is this. If a child is messaging you, you have to remain professional. You can't just go around like, if you're a content creator and one of your fans is messaging you, you have to remain professional. That means don't send any nude pictures, don't talk inappropriate, try not to swear, although I'm guilty of swearing a lot. I probably have sweared like at least 50 times in this bloody video. But there's always a way you have to present yourself when you're having a conversation with your fans, whether they be minors or adults. This is no way to treat somebody. And, for Dr. Disrespect, I'm not sure how old the lad is, but he's damn near old enough to know that this is not the way you converse with minors or fans or anyone of that matter. Now, here's the reason why I think that Dr. Disrespect knew that what he was doing was wrong. All right, now, when he originally released this statement, the word minor was taken out of this. But then he eventually, after backlash, put the word back in. So he knew damn well that he was doing something wrong. Now, do I know if he had any sinister intentions? I can't prove that. And, like I said, if no criminal charges were ever brought against him, like it or not, innocent until proven guilty. But from what we see right now, this really doesn't look good for Dr. Disrespect. Okay, so, want to update, I just searched it up. Dr. Disrespect is in his 30s. So we're literally around the same age. Alright, he knows better than to do something like this. Alright? Now, I've seen lots of people, sweeping this under the rug, saying, oh, it's no big deal, it's just text message, well, he's never been proven. Well, even so, the fact that, he was accused of something like this, and the fact that he admitted that he did do stuff like this, that should be enough, to question everything that this lad is doing. Now, mind you, these same people that are sweeping this under the rug, these are the same type of people that would get mad at somebody like Jeffrey Epstein. But you have to understand, that type of behavior is exactly why Jeffrey Epstein was able to get away with the shit that he was able to get away with. Oh, well, he probably didn't mean it. It probably wasn't that bad. It was probably only like a few people. And then it turned out to be hundreds, maybe thousands. Who even knows, because they assassinated the bloody guy. We, as people, have to stop making excuses for this type of behavior. And it's a rather sad time we're living in. You have an entire community of people that are like, oh, well, that person's a groomer because they have a rainbow flag. That person's a groomer because they have a wig and makeup and all that. But yet an actual groomer like this, because let's be honest, I mean, if he didn't put his hands on this child, the fact that he was sending inappropriate messages to the child, that's the very definition of grooming. Who's out there wanting to call this guy group? Where the heck are all the Christians and the religious conservatives? Where are they? Silence. Crickets. It's okay to throw innocent queer people under the bus. An actual groomer? I can't see nothing. I can't hear nothing. La 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 la. You guys are the type of people that enable people like Jeffrey Epstein. That enable people like Eddie Long. You claim y'all care about children so fucking much. That's a big fucking lie. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this. We're just gonna have to wait and see what comes out of this. I don't know if, the parents are willing to, come forward and say anything. I'm not sure if, the parents decide to press charges against them, but I'm not sure the statute of limitations or how long ago this was. But either way, it was very disgusting for Dr. Disrespect to do something like this. But then again, he kind of does live up to his name. Disrespected the innocence of a minor, disrespected his wife, disrespected his fans, disrespected pretty much everything that he's supposed to stand for. I swear, how many YouTubers, how many gamers, how many influencers are going to be caught doing some shit like this? Honestly, I don't think it's the end. It's a dangerous world we're living in. Parents out there, monitor what your kids are doing on the internet, monitor what content they're viewing, monitor what websites they're viewing, and have a conversation with them, because these people are out there and they're out to get your kids, and these people aren't wearing rainbow flags. So keep your eyes and your ears open. Make sure you have, like I said, have conversations with your kids, because no one should have their innocence taken away like this. No one. That's all I have to say, you guys. To Dr. Disrespect, you really let me down, my brother. Alright, you guys, stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.